Hey y'all, what's up? And yes, I did receive your comment and I am so down to make this video, of course. And who else would make a video like this other than me, right? And so this video obviously is going to be about how we are not our past mistakes. You're never your past anyway. And honestly, it's one thing, your past is, it's really up to you how you want to define and utilize your past. I'm one of those people that, like, good, bad, ugly, I own my past. I own my past mistakes. I don't really care because I now know that the past indeed does not define me. And if anything, I'm a person that has utilized my past to help me learn and help me better myself as a person and continue moving forward in life, regardless of, opinions or whatever, because it's all me. And it's all just like my journey and my development. So I don't really care. And it's one thing if you can utilize your past in a way to where it's a learning lesson and maybe you reference it to, make out your key points or whatever it is. But it's another thing if you feel like maybe you have indeed made some past mistakes. And it's another thing if you feel like you will never overcome those mistakes. Or, like, unfortunately, like, maybe you might beat yourself up, or maybe you get engaged in a lot of negative self-talk, or negative, like, self-beliefs or things like that. If it's something that's going to make you spiral, I'm here to say that that's unfair to you. You deserve so much more than that. Would you talk to anyone else the way you talk to yourself? I mean, if the answer is yes, I've been there too. That's why I used to be the pop-off queen. I wouldn't care because I talk to myself crazy. So of course I'm going to talk to you crazy. Trash. Just trash. Oh, I think I might make a fucking self-concept video about my fucking... I can't deal with it. I can't. Okay, whatever. Y'all know how I be getting off on my tangents, girl. So it's just like, you are not your past mistakes. Like, would you, but for real, like, would you talk to someone else like the way you talk to yourself in your head? Like, especially with all that negativity? No, you probably wouldn't. So you need to realize that you are enough, because we all are enough. We're all one. We're all interconnected. We are all consciousness. Therefore, we have already, been given our enoughness straight from birth, right? We are already whole with who we are. We are already whole beings as who we are, right? And you should not allow anything or anyone outside of you to define who you are. And this includes past mistakes or past experiences or circumstances, right? Because, as you all know, in the mindset and manifestation community, a sentence that's said a lot is circumstances do not matter. And that's the truth, because they don't. The reason why circumstances don't matter is because we are all consciousness, we are all shared energy, and anything can change the moment we actually put our mind to it and decide to it and stay still in it. Stay still and be present in that decision and stand firm and trust and know that your desires will come to fruition. Because you have to really think about, has there ever been a time where you've told yourself something in mindsight, or you've had your mind so dead set focused on something, whether it be positive or negative, and it came into fruition in your life? That's a manifestation in a nutshell. That's what this is, right? So it's not like some magical thing that's like outside of us, or like this hoping and wishing type shit, I do believe, just from my personal experience, that to get more in tune with manifesting and conscious creation, I'm one of those people that, yeah, you got to work on your self-concept for that. You got to build yourself up. You got to adjust your mindset for that. I am one of those people of that belief, because that was the only way for me to see it. So I did things like sleep tapes. I meditated. Even now, like, I EFT tap. I have a whole regimen, and I'm still in counseling and therapy. Like, I'm one of those people that I'm probably going to be in counseling and therapy probably for the rest of my life. And that at this point right now, it's like by choice. I don't care how good, people say that I'm doing or how well that I'm doing. It's like, I love bouncing my development off of other professional minds. And I also love using all of my resources to further, focus on my self growth and development so I can have all the knowledge I can so I can be the best person I can for not only me, but for, my child, my future children, and just like my life and like my family and my loved ones. Like, y'all, like, I have my own, like, goals. Like, your girl's a family woman. Your girl's, you know what I'm saying? We settling down in life. I really don't have time to operate the way I previously operated. And I also really do not have time to allow any type of limitations hold me back from my true desires and my true wants and, my goals and my visions, right? And you deserve to like live the absolute same way. Like, you deserve to live the exact same way. Like, whatever you have on your heart, you deserve to go after that. You deserve to know that you deserve that, at least, right? And, it might be hard to look at your past mistakes and feel like, oh, well, this might not ever go away, but it will only go away if you say so. And if it stays there forever and it's haunting you, that's honestly because you're still giving awareness and attention to it. You're giving focus to it, so it's going to grow. The more you focus on past mistakes, the more they're going to grow and feel like this like boogeyman, like kind of like pulling and holding you back. And then that's how fears manifest. That's how you get the resistance in your ass that you need to get out with the quickness, right? That's how you get stuck in loops. That's how you, project onto others depending on, your experiences in the past. And no, I don't know your experiences firsthand, but I'm telling you that they don't matter. I'm telling you that, especially right now in this now moment, love yourself enough to let that go and move forward for yourself, and just move forward with the knowing that you deserve so much better. And just keep reminding yourself every single day that you're enough. Keep reminding yourself every day that you matter. Keep reminding yourself every day that you are, I don't know. I mean, I tell myself that I'm the goddess of my reality because I literally am. Girl, go out there and get the fabulous ass affirmation and trust and know and embody that, and watch your life change rapidly for the better. I'm promising you, it's insane. I think that a lot of people do struggle with this though. So you're definitely not the only one, even though you left this comment. Like, you're definitely not the only person. But I think a lot of people struggle with this because, to be honest, I used to think that the past might have defined me, right? But I took my power back in numerous situations, and now I make my life work for me because, once again, there's nothing outside of me. And I say that from a power standpoint. I now operate consciously, and I say this because I realized that not only was I not aware of my own power, of my own potential, of my own everything, to be very honest, I really wasn't aware of how I was really allowing the outside world and opinions and how I grew up and my beliefs. And y'all, I allowed my inner being to become not only corrupted by the outside world, I allowed myself to be like utterly damn near consumed, to the point of, I think I'm going to make a self-concept video after this because it keeps coming up. So I think I'm going to talk about that. Like, and I can use some examples, some things I might not share all the way because I am consciously manifesting right now as things are unfolding. And so I know how things are going to go, but you all know I'm a pop out and show on type of person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm going to allow the unfoldings to happen as they are. But like, I literally allowed this outside world to consume me so much to where I literally was, I was very much about to face a life of severe isolation. And the thing is, I was very subconscious to it. I was like this close to living that way. Like I was like this close. And this is already after moving back from Massachusetts, where it's like I had already physically lived in like that physical isolation where it was just me. I was about to somehow, some way bring that same cycle back here, but worse. And it's scary because I was still allowing past things to define me. I was still like living in that horrible, shitty self-concept. Even though I was actively learning and actively teaching myself, I still saw things as outside of me. I still saw things as, oh, well, I guess I don't have any control over this, so I'm just going to say that I'm above it. Which, yes, I'm above it, but I don't need to push away or isolate. And just because I had some really shitty, like negative past experiences, doesn't mean I need to allow the past to dictate my present, my future, or even the way I operate. And that is like some real shit. Take it from me as a person who broke free from even that. Like when I say you have to like dig through that resistance and dig through some of those deeper emotions to move forward. And I know that some people say in the manifestation community that you don't have to heal and you don't even need the self-concept. I'm sorry, if you're a traumatized girly, you do. You need the time. If you're a traumatized girly and you out here trying to manifest and you out here trying to live your best life, what you need to do is love yourself first. And you need to love yourself to better yourself first. You need to put all that love, care, emotion, all that pain, that sorrow, all of it. You need to just pour all of it into yourself and love yourself to the point of over fulfillment, to where you won't even be concerned about an SP, any amount of money, any career, anything outside of you ever again, because you will realize that you are it, you are her, period. And that's just my belief, because as a fellow traumatized girly, that's what I had to do. And like I said, like you guys, now I know firsthand. And it's very freeing when you get to the other side. And as a person that's always like, been a free spirit, like I honestly, like, I'm gonna just go ahead and be honest. Like I used to be free spirited, right? Like I used to be when I was like younger and in college. And I've been telling like some of my friends, I've been talking to like some of my family and stuff, because people can tell that I'm like much happier and I feel so much lighter now. And just like my energy, like people are like, oh my God, like girl, it's like you never age and tea. And like we were talking like, and I'm like, dude, like I haven't felt like this. I haven't lived this way since like college. And I never knew that I could live this way, open, freely, outspoken, feeling light, not experiencing, negative self-talk or panic or like depression or like things that like used to get me down, or feeling like the outside world was consuming me. Like to really just be still and be and enjoy and live and vibe in my own energy and have that inner peace and that inner knowing and that inner trust and that inner self-belief. And I told like a lot of like my friends, I was like, I think it's because I finally believe in myself. Like I finally feel like I'm enough. I don't feel like I need to overextend myself for anything or anyone. I told myself that certain things would not be my fucking story, and I have moved forward ever since at full speed ahead, because period, to where it's like I'm not even looking back, because period, because I finally am in the driver's seat of my own life consciously, and I'm awake to it, and I am not only like having myself as like this beautiful reminder of not only who I am and how far I've come, but to be honest, like when I look at my baby and like the way my baby looks at me and just like loves on me and stuff all through the day, and even like in my friends and in my family and just in my everyday, like, people who are always kind and not like, they're reflecting my self-concept. People reflect you, like, everyone really is you pushed out. And so when you really want to look at areas in your life and see how you're being treated and see how others treat you, it'll tell you a lot about yourself, or it will tell you work that needs to be done. And even if you reflect on past experiences, right? Like, okay, how did these people treat me? What was that telling me about myself? Were they reflecting me well, or were they reflecting me poorly? What is it about myself that I can, adjust? Maybe it's some assumptions. Maybe it's the resistance girl. Maybe it's just like, beliefs, whatever it is that you may need to work through. Because what you'll see is, as you address those things, even the way people treat you and reflect you will change, right? And I think that's the most important thing, because the only constant thing in this life is change. And so not only do circumstances don't matter, but of course the past doesn't matter, because it's the literal past. Allowing the past to define you, allowing past mistakes to define you is like allowing everything else outside of you to define you, when really you define you. You assign your own identity. You know who you are. You tell the world who you are with who you are being internally. So why beat yourself up for something that's already passed? Why beat yourself up for the past when the only thing constant in this ever-loving world is change? If we're constantly changing and evolving naturally, why would we cling and hold on to the past and not let it go to move forward and grow and learn and flourish for the better? Why would we not? Why would we not do that? And I understand if it's been a difficult journey for you, but this is my video to you, and to honestly anyone else who's watching. This is my video for you, to let you know that you are enough and you deserve to live that carefree, abundant, fun-loving life. You deserve to know who the fuck you are in your energy. And if you are a fellow traumatized girly, it's okay, because we about to love ourselves to the goddamn moon. Do you feel me? We're going to love ourselves to the moon, to the goddamn bank, okay, to the altar, or to the, labor and delivery room. Whatever your goals are. Okay, we're going to love ourselves to the damn, I don't know, my Fortune 500 girlies, I guess, whatever y'all want, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to love ourselves there. Do you feel me? But seriously, I love y'all so much. And I hope that this resonated with you. I hope I can break things down enough to where I'm reaching you. And I really do come from a place of love and understanding. I really do. Because I've fucking been there. And it sucks, dude. It sucks. It sucks so much that I wanted to make this channel and be like, may it never suck again. Seriously. So, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.